YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys another VGC 2017 battle. We're going up against Eddie today, who's going to be using a Pelipper, a Drizzle Pelipper, one of the newer additions to VGC 2017, a Oh man, that stupid toxic wall. I always forget its name, but it is a toxic type. I think it's also a water type. It gets wide guard. I've talked about it before. We're also going to see a Goodra, which we've been seeing a little bit recently. Nice to see that Pokemon coming back. And a Scizor. Scizor's an all-around MVP. Been using that thing for years. So we're going up with a Garchomp Butterfree lead, which you have seen me use in the past, as well as Lele Alakazam. This is the core of my team. I don't think you actually ever see my other Pokemon, but they are Gyarados and Tapu Koko. So those are the other Pokemon, but these are definitely my best four. So we're just going to start this one off, get right into it, and show you guys some pretty cool plays. It is going to be, I think, one of those definitely like setup-ier, get ready, sweep them up games. So it's not the longest game, but definitely plays are made. So we're going to see Pelipper and Toxapex. That's what its name is. So I think this thing gets like a type of Protect. Like I think it's called like Baleful Bunker. That makes it, I think it's probably kind of like Spiky Shield. No, if you make contact, it poisons them. That's what it does. So a pretty cool move that we see from the Toxapex here. And Pelipper gets access to things like Tailwind. So if you ever wanted like what is it, like a Politoed that could Wide Guard and Tailwind, well, Pelipper's perfect for you. So first turn of the game, we're going for maximum greed here. We're we're going for a Swords Dance with our Garchomp, right? And we're going for a Sleep Powder onto the Toxapex with our Butterfree, and we see a Tailwind come out from the Pelipper. Not really the biggest deal because we didn't take any damage and we got a Swords Dance off, which means we're probably going to win the game. That's usually how this goes here. So we're going to see Toxapex wake up. He goes for his Baleful Bunker. I think the animation's really cool on that move. I'm probably going to use it in the thumbnail eventually, but probably not this game. Actually, I don't even know yet. Maybe this game, because it is like a really cool animation. So we're going to see the Pelipper use Hurricane. I don't know who he was targeting, but I did use Rage Powder. So we got redirected to my Butterfree, who has a Sash, so I'm completely fine. Until he goes for the Confused. So kind of sucks to see me get confused, but it's perfectly okay because we are going to be activating Garchomp's Z move. Remember, this is going to be that Acid Downpour. You've seen me use it a few times before. Normally I like to hit Tapus with it or like grass types, but I'm at +2. Which means I can hit whoever I want. I'm choosing to hit the Pelipper, and even though it's not stabbed, it is a 180 base power move, which is stronger than like a Dragon Claw would be, which is stronger than like, freaking like a Draco Meteor. Not really Draco Meteor. Well, I did stronger than Draco because that's a special attack, but you get the idea. That Pelipper goes down. And he's going to come with his Goodra here, and this is one of the bad things about my Garchomp. Like, I don't really have any Dragon attacks. I have Earthquake and Poison Jab, because that's how I can use my, Z move. So we're going to come with our Tapu Koko. Sorry, not Tapu Koko. Tapu Lele. I'm going to mess it up all season. I'm so sorry, guys. Like, they all start with Tapu. I should just call it Lele or Koko or Bulu or whatever. And we're going to see his Goodra go for his Goodra Z move. It's the Dragon one. I don't really think I've seen the animation for it yet. But I know that I think my Garchomp protected, right? And one of the cool things about this game is we see, like, I think I protected, right? So Z moves do less damage on Protect, which I knew, but for some of you guys, you might not have known. So it's not going to be able to pick up the one at KO. I don't know how much damage they do, but I remember back in the day, gems, if you used like, a Fire Blast with a Fire Gem and they protected, well, you just wasted your gem. So I think it's a really cool aspect that they can't block all of the damage. So definitely something cool that we see here. And we're going to see the Goodra switch out for Scizor here. Doesn't really want to eat a Moonblast on his Goodra. Decides, well, I can just eat that on Scizor and be completely fine. Scizor's a Pokemon I really like, but, that's ridiculous damage. Look at that. He just switched in and took half. Like, I'm just full special attack Life Orb. It's not like there's any other steroid involved there. And we're going to see he's going to go for a Toxic up onto my Garchomp. Don't really see Toxic all that often in doubles, but, to each his own. Some people like that playstyle. I don't really like using Toxic in doubles all that much, especially in this format, because it is so aggressive. But we're going to go for a Protector. We're going for a very predictable play. Remember, I'm still at +2. Like, I'm still sitting pretty at +2 with this Garchomp. I think this guy's probably just forgotten, right? So we're just going to go for that big +2 Earthquake. It's definitely going to be able to take out the Scizor. We almost take out the Toxapex. What type is that thing? Is it a water? Is it a bug poison? I really don't know that much about it. But he is going to be able to live and go for a Venoshock. This guy, I'm going to say this guy's the MVP because he crit me here too, which puts me within KO range for his Toxic. So I was talking about not using a thumbnail based on the Toxapex earlier, But, you know, I might because how often do you guys really see this thing? I mean, is this thing really used all that often? Because, I mean, every single time I've seen it so far, I've won the game. I mean, that's spoiler alert, I guess. I mean, it's pretty obvious I would be winning at this point. We see another Baleful Bunker here. He's not really wrong. He's trying to take out my Garchomp, and I'm going to get like one Poison Jab off, but it's not really going to like win me anything because I'm following it up with a Dazzling Gleam. I guess what's pretty cool about that is I can guarantee my KO on the Goodra. That way I don't have to go for just a big Moonblast on the Goodra and pray that it KOs because Goodra has a very high base special D. So Goodra's going to go down. I think Garchomp's going to go down after we see these leftovers tick. And then from there, you know, it's pretty much Tapu Lele can psychic its way to victory. But Toxapex did put the work in. I was very surprised. And I think it gets Wide Guard too. I really would like to think it gets Wide Guard. And if it doesn't, you know, I'm just incredibly wrong. Something gets Wide Guard. Maybe it's the Bug Water thing that gets Wide Guard. Maybe they both get Wide Guard. Anyways, we're going to see, he goes for a second Baleful Bunker in a row. It's not going to work, and he eats that huge Psychic from my Alakazam and goes down. So, pretty cool game. Actually, this game is a lot longer than I thought it would be, because a lot of the games I use with my team, I usually just get a big double KO within the first couple turns, then the game's over. They don't have the correct Pokemon left in their team to come back. But this game, there's a lot of Protects, there's a little bit of Toxic stalling in there, so pretty cool game. I would say my team is definitely better than his, so he did a pretty good job keeping up. Let me know what you guys think about this battle in the comments below. You know, if you know anything about that Toxic thing, just I need to look up more stuff about it. And if you leave a comment, I'll be forced to read it. So there you go. Leave a comment below about that, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.